Hey everyone, it's Joe. Sunday the 23rd of July on a lovely warm evening here in London. Last few days we've had unseasonably cool temperatures, especially at night, and quite a bit of rain, but it's definitely done wonders for the garden. You can see so much growth everywhere you look. I mean, the sweet corn is just really doing well. You can see the tassels pushing forth, and hopefully we'll get a good amount of corn this year. Down to my cherry tomatoes, bunches all over the plant, and we've been harvesting some ripe ones the last few days, and we've got some nice plump fine tomatoes here, getting larger by the day. Fig tree, my Domenico Toro, a real monster. It's put on so much growth. It's got a lot of main crop and breba crop on here, but the cool temperatures have sort of set back the ripening of the figs. So hopefully August will bring some much needed hot temperatures. This is a Spanish black grafted onto my Domenico Toro, and you can see we have a lot of main crop figs all over the tree. I had to cut it back, just prune it back a bit, because the branches were pulling this section down, and it actually snapped a branch off here, so I had to clean it up a bit, but that's okay. These fig trees are very tough. So you can see main crop figs on the Spanish black. I think it's just a main crop variety actually. It doesn't produce any breba, but it's a delicious variety, that's for sure. So really looking forward to getting to taste these, hopefully by mid or the end of August. Now, this is the Domenico Toro with so much figs on here. These are all main crop figs that you can see. The breba crop are basically in the canopy of the tree, which I'll show you in a minute. I think I've got one down here that's I've put in an organza bag to protect from the bugs as it starts to ripen off. But we'll go into the canopy and show you some breba crop. Okay, so we're in the canopy of the tree. It's quite shaded here, but we've got some breba figs here in organza bags, and this one's quite large actually amongst the main crop figs. So all over you can see some organza bags, and they've got the breba figs in there. So hopefully at some point, as the weather hopefully begins to heat up, we'll get some delicious breba figs in the coming weeks. But we do have one, actually we'll have a look at the Smith here. You can see that's a breba. We've got a main crop here, and on the other side is the Dalmatie, and that has a ripe, I think it's ripe, breba fig for us to try. Okay, so we're on the other side of the tree, and we're by the Dalmatie grafted onto the Domenico Toro. You can see the beautiful leaves here, and we have some main crop. These are quite small. I don't think they're going to be ready this year. There's a main crop over here, and over here it seems to be ready. This is very soft. Yeah, so we'll just clip that off. It's come off very easily, and you can see there is no sap on there, so that should be ready. I'm hoping it's ready. It's split in there, as you can see, so we'll definitely try that in a minute. But we'll go and have a look at my potted trees. Okay, so we're by my potted trees, and this is my Oro Blanco white gold, and you can see it's got striped pattern on there. Beautiful. These are main crop, so all over we've got some Oro Blanco figs, so hopefully we'll get to try this variety. Over here we have another Spanish black. This is in a large pot, beautiful specimen here, and we've got a number of main crop figs here all over. Now these are not as large as my Spanish black in the ground, but hopefully these will get large enough and ripen off in the coming weeks. This is a Smith here. Actually, I think that's the Signora. Smith is hidden somewhere. We've got some figs, main crop figs on there. These are quite small. Not sure if they're gonna be ready to anytime soon. Okay, so we're heading to the back of the garden, and at the back there we have a large in-ground Spanish black, and this has a lot of main crop figs. I think I'll have to climb up and show you guys. Okay, so I'm on top of my shed, and over here we have the Spanish black. Oh, I'll just show you my chocolatino persimmon. We have so much persimmons on here. We've had quite a bit of fruit drop, but we still have hundreds of persimmons remaining on the tree. So I'll have to do some thinning at some point. But we're going to take a look at the Spanish black. And this has so much main crop figs, guys, all over. I'm pretty optimistic about this tree. Last year, it produced the most deliciously sweet figs. So I'm really hoping that these will ripen off by end of August, I would think, September. And we'll get to do a nice taste review again for you guys. But for now, we'll go back to the table and do a taste review of the Dalmatie. Alright guys, so we've got the Dalmatie fig here. You can see it's started to split, and I'm really hoping that this is going to be nice and sweet. In previous years it's been a bit of a disappointment, not the sweetest of figs for me, and I'm hoping that as the tree or the grafting has got mature, this should be a lot better. We're just sitting underneath my papaya, which is pretty cool, like in a tropical garden here. Joe's Tropicals. Okay guys, so I'll do a little pause and cut into this fig, and we'll do a taste review for you guys. So I've just cut into the fig. As you can see, it's got such a beautiful colour here. I'm really hoping that this is going to be sweet, but I'm not expecting, I haven't got high hopes, as we've had a lot of rain and as I said, very cool temperatures at night. Let me just bite into this and give you a review. Okay guys, so I am pleasantly surprised. It has a very mild sweet flavour to this. I'd give it say maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10 in sweetness, but very tasty. Absolutely delicious. Not watery at all, which I was expecting it to be quite watery because of the rain, but this is delicious. Not the sweetest of figs, but nonetheless it's a tasty fig. Alright guys, I hope you've liked this video. If you have, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate you subscribing. Happy gardening.